Good day, everybody. It's Trent Clarenbach with the Clarenbach Grain Report. Today is February the 12th. Let's talk canola, and we'll talk new crop canola as well. So this is the continuous chart. It's a daily chart of canola. It's using the May contract, I believe, as the date. Yes, it is May contract. So using the May contract as the trading price, and I gave out that little email earlier about this area between 683 and 700. That's a good idea, in my opinion, to ladder in some sales through here. I talked about that. An idea is to go start at 683 and go up 683, 685, 687, something like that, but do whatever you want. That's just an idea. Some people have questions about the laddering strategy, what that means, and that's why I'm sharing that with you. So we're above this 200-day moving average, which is a good thing, right? The 50-day is below the 200. It's a rising, so we're quite extended from the 50-day moving average. I think it's, just, and we have this gap here down to 661-ish, and I do think that'll get filled at some point. At least I'm making the trade that it will. And so we look for where this could go to. So I still think we get up to that 683, and this purple line's a VWAP from this high back, and I think it's the all-time high. So there's a lot of supply here. That's going to bring in some sellers, I believe, from this level, at the 683 level. And it'd be surprising to me if we get a weekly close above it this week and maybe even next week. So I think I just see overhead resistance here. And if I turn on the weekly chart, let's turn on the weekly chart. You can see a little bit more what's going on. This here is the 200-week moving average. It's declining. Okay, so we have this. We're not getting alignment, you might say. So we have our prices rising above a rising 50-week moving average, but it's below a declining 200-day moving average. So we're not getting alignment in the trend. So the longer-term trend remains lower. The medium-term and short-term trend remains upward, right? So we look for areas where we could see some selling stepping in. My idea is 683 to the round number of 600. I think 600 will bring in some selling. I would be really interested to see if it gets above this 200-week moving average. And if it does, then 728 is another level. And of course, this high back here at 750. So we can't rule out a rally. It wouldn't shock me if we rallied above this 200-week moving average and stayed above there for a few weeks and then continue on the downtrend. But time will tell. But I do think this is a good level to lock in new crop sales. Just take some risk off the table and get that brokerage account. You're getting provided with institutional grade trade strategies, the same strategies that's being employed on Chicago, Geneva, London, New York. I hope you get confidence to get a brokerage account and use the futures market. I think it's a great way to take risk off the table, manage your emotions. It should be a tool in that toolbox. But yeah, that's my idea. New crop sales between 683 and 700 on the nearby chart. My name is Trent Clarenbach. It's sunny in Saskatoon. Life's good.